When the Portland Sea Dogs came to Maine in the early 1990s, it was a significant moment in history for the city of Portland.
And now, almost 30 years later, the organization is making history once again. You can't celebrate summer in Maine without this.
It's a 2-1.
The crack of a bat.
Hard hit up the middle.
Fans cheering in the stands. And of course, these are the signature sounds of Hadlock Field. And now,
first pitch.
So are the voices coming from this booth.
He reached base in the 21st straight game yesterday.
Rylee Pay and Emma Tiedemann are the official radio announcers for the Portland Sea Dogs.
Once the national anthem hits for me, that's whenever, it's really game time. The headset goes on and, you're locked in for what could be 9 innings, what could be 11 or 12, what could be 2 hours and 3 minutes, what could be 3.5, closer to 4 hours that night. That's one of my favorite parts of baseball, is you literally never know what is going to unfold in front of you every single night. It's just so fun.
We've had quite a few exciting days, I'd say, early on as well. We've got some foul balls in the booth, a little bit of action every game.
Definitely wasting no time with the power as well already.
This may be the pair's first year together, but they say it didn't take long to find their groove.
Goes down on strikes. We both feel comfortable letting our personalities out as well, and not having just a straight-laced broadcast. We're able to laugh about things.
I think we have a lot of fun together because some of the stuff she says, she's so quick-witted, and it makes me laugh. That's the other part of the unexpected. It's great. Keeps it exciting.
Exciting and historic. Emma and Rylee are only the second all-female broadcasting team in professional baseball.
That batting average just continues to climb.
Rylee joined the Sea Dogs this season. She grew up competitively dancing in Las Vegas, but baseball always had a special place in her heart.
My grandpa had scorebooks that he would always have out on his table at his house. A massive card collection. Is very impressive. He started my love of the game for sure. He's a Twins fan, so loved picking his brain about baseball.
That love grew and grew. By the end of college, Rylee knew she belonged in the booth.
Fell in love with play-by-play and kind of the eyes that you get to have behind the scenes and tell the story of the game for everybody who's not there. It's really special.
When the Sea Dogs asked her to join their team, it was a no-brainer. Plus, she would be sitting next to a pro.
I had seen her work years prior, was very familiar with how she did things and loved the way that she called games. She calls them in a way that's simple for everybody to understand.
Emma Tiedemann knew at the age of 15 that this
90 miles an hour from reversa
is what she was meant to do.
My grandfather was a broadcaster, and one day I went with him to a broadcast. He had an extra headset, and he handed it to me and said, "Let's give this a try." And I fell in love with it from that moment.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into a beautiful night at Hadlock Field in Portland, Maine.
Emma made baseball history in 2021 when she became the first female announcer for the Portland Sea Dogs.
I was the second female in all of minor league baseball history to hold a full-time job.
2 years later, she, along with Rylee, are putting women on the baseball map yet again.
It's something that you always are aware of, and it's really special, I think, to be a part of that and to hopefully create opportunities for other girls who want to do the same thing. I feel like there's so much work still to be done in just those opportunities, but I feel like it's coming a lot faster than people would expect.
Swinging a hard hit line drive to right field. It's a 2-out base hit. Every time you tune into a Sea Dogs game, you're going to hear a female voice. So now I kind of walk with that in the back of my mind, thinking like that is actually a very cool thing to have here, and to have fans that are proud of that fact too. So it's cool. Things are changing here in Portland, Maine.
And you can, of course, catch Emma and Rylee over the airwaves of WPEI, which is 95.5 or 95.9, depending on where you're tuning in from. But you're going to hear two women broadcasting these games.
It was so cool from, I think, the very first shot of that story, just seeing the two of them in the broadcast booth. And it's just so striking because it's an image that I've been
I saw it too. I saw it too.
got a small, minor insect problem here in our own booth. You know, I've been a baseball fan all my life, and that's just something I have never seen, ever, two women in the broadcast booth.
And Emma said something funny to me, too. She was saying that anytime, like, a guy will step in and help, people will come up to her and say, it's so weird hearing a man's voice doing the Sea Dogs games, which is, it's really cool.
It really is.